So the line's so short, they just have everybody going through the lightning lane. You can't go on a rock and roller coaster and be upset. It's impossible. Hey guys, welcome back to Explore Korea. Today I am at Hollywood Studios. We've been spending a lot of time at Hollywood Studios lately. It's like after that last video when we came, after we did the extravaganza at Epcot, we've been coming to Hollywood Studios a lot. But today I am here for the after hours. I'm here a little early because I have a reservation at Oga's Cantina. It's my first time going there, never been to it. Always, whenever we come, I always have to try to get on the wait list, and then it's always full because we always come late. Today I planned ahead and I actually made a reservation, so we're gonna go over there and check it out. And then after that, hopefully by the time I get out of Oga's Cantina, it's about time for the after hours thing to start. And then I'm gonna focus on rides today. Today I'm gonna focus on rides and just see what after hours has to offer. We really haven't been to one except for the Not So Scary Halloween party, and we kind of got rained out on that. So I didn't get to really enjoy the rides and enjoy being in the park with less people. The girls didn't come again today. This after hours thing is supposed to start at 10 p.m. and then go to 1 a.m. And so that's a little bit past Jordan's bedtime. So it's just me today, no girls, but that means I get to do the big rides. So we're gonna go and we're gonna have some fun. The last time I came to the event, we arrived at 7, so we just got our wristband at the gate as we walked in. But today I'm in a little early, so I have to find out and figure out where to go get my wristband now that I'm actually inside the park. I asked, people are already lined up outside the entrance to get in at 7 p.m., which is the regular time that you can get in if you have after hours ticket. Since I'm a pass holder, I just walked in and and now I see a sign. It's after hours check-in is right there. Pretty cool. I just walk straight down, walk in and walk straight down, and it's right there. So that was really simple, really easy. There's absolutely no line to pick up my wristband once I'm inside. If you're a pass holder and you want to come right at 7 o'clock, I suggest you actually come a little bit earlier, and then you just go into the park and you get your pass in here. That way you don't have to wait in the line outside, which is actually starting to build up. Yeah, and I just realized I'm actually like super early for my reservation, so I think I'm gonna go ride a ride. I mean, I got time, I'm not hungry, and I'm gonna get drinks in a little bit, so I think I'll go ride a ride. Slinky Dog is like an hour though, but Rise of Resistance was pretty. Oh, you know what? Smuggler's Run was only like 15 minutes last time I checked. It's a great day to be at the park. There's like nobody here. So the lines are short. Slinky Dog was only 50 minutes. On Friday I was here and it was like 120. So right after spring break's a really good time.
Gunners, you play the back. Pilots, line up behind the train. And engineers, you harpoon that precious cargo. All right, into the cockpit.
Well, that 15-minute wait turned into 45, but that's okay because I'm still trying to kill time till my reservation. So I'm gonna go check out the shops real quick. Actually, I'm gonna go get a blue milk and then I'm gonna check out the shops. There's only a few things I don't get tired of when I come to the parks, like drinking and eating, and blue milk is like one of them. All right, I still got like 40 minutes until my reservation. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. I don't really want to get away from Galaxy's Edge too far. And I don't want to ride rides because I'm going to be riding them later, you know, and there's no lines later on. So I think I'm just going to keep walking around and exploring. Maybe, yeah, let's explore Galaxy's Edge.
Thank you for joining the cause.
Engage repulsors and hold on, recruits.
You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless.
Okay, I lied about the not gonna get on a ride thing. I was walking by Rise of Resistance and it just opened back up from being closed. And it was a 15-minute wait, so I just hopped on. And I'm glad it is. It's been a while since I rode that ride. But that was perfect timing because now it's time for my reservation. So back over to Oga's we go. Perfect time. great time at Oga's Cantina. My very first time going in there. I really had a lot of fun. There was the staff there, all the cast members or crew members or whatever you call them here in Galaxy's Edge. Really nice, really friendly. I love the atmosphere. One downside, there's not a chair. There's like no chairs if you're there, for the most part, unless you get lucky and get a booth. I can see why they're trying to get people in and out and not to linger. So that's cool. You get a 45 minutes in there, and you can have 2 drinks there and you can get 1 to go. So I had the Yub Nub, I believe it's called, which comes with a souvenir glass. It's like $49 or $48 if you get the souvenir glass. And if you don't, it's like $18. You can get it without it for $18. I also had the, whoa, lightning today. Whoa, you hear that? Lightning, and then you get a speeder going by. And I also had the Fuzzy Tauntaun, my first time having that one too. I really like that drink. It's a delicious, it tastes really good. And the effect on your lips and stuff is really interesting. And then my last drink that I got to go was like the Carillion Spike Cold Brew. So it's like cold brew and has like Maker's Mark in it. And it has ube foam on top, which I thought was pretty cool. I can't really taste the ube foam that much. I wish I had a little bit more flavor, but you know, it's decent cold brew with booze. Not as good as the Brew Fashion on the Treasure. Okay, hey, Cafe. On the Treasure, Brew Fashion, the best like alcoholic coffee drink I've ever had. Hands down. It's like I have the worst luck for after hours events. Every time I do an after hours event, I'm gonna get rained on. It's just my luck. I guess it's just my luck. So the after hours event doesn't actually start till 10, but I guess they're giving out stuff early. So I got myself my Mickey ice cream bar. Actually, this is a sandwich and a bottle of water. I'm saving up for the popcorn a little bit later. I'm gonna probably overdose on popcorn. Popcorn's like my favorite treat, and me and JoJo just go crazy about popcorn. Every time we go to the movies, I come like a little bit after the movie. I'm sick because I ate too much popcorn. Anyway, so I'm gonna hang out. I'm gonna eat my ice cream sandwich, and I think I'm over here by the Rock and Roller Coaster. So I think I'm gonna just hop on that first, and then maybe do Tower of Terror. I don't know. So apparently the park closed at 9. Resort guests have that extra magic hour tonight, so till 10. That's why the event tonight isn't starting until 10. This week and last week are the only ones that started at 10. All the other after hours ones were at 9:30. But so far it's kind of awesome. Like it's even just to get that line, the line to get this was super short. I'm expecting to have short lines all night. I don't think this event is sold out just based on the people that are here compared to like when I went to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween. I don't think this event is sold out. It's going to be a lot of rides. I think I'm going to be able to do rides like multiple times. And so that's what I'm going to kind of focus on tonight, the rides, and I'm going to get my fill of these treats. Can I eat $100 in Mickey ice cream bars and sandwiches? I don't know, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try to get my money's worth. You know, I think I changed my mind. I think I'm going to go hop on Tower of Terror first. It's been years since I've went on Tower of Terror. They don't have it in Disneyland anymore because, you know, it's Guardians of the Galaxy now. I haven't even been on that yet, but it's been years since I've been on Tower of Terror. Like 2000s, like early 2000s. So I'm gonna go check it out. See about the nostalgia that it brings back. How empty these streets are. This is gonna be a great night.
If you need anything else, just breathe.
Oh, that was fun. Not as fun as I remembered, but still fun. JoJo's scared of the dark, or else I would say this would be a great ride for her because it just bounces up and down and she loves that. But it's dark, there's a little darkness in there and she's afraid of the dark, so I don't think she'll like that one. But maybe she's a little older. She got scared on Smuggler's Run, so I don't think she's ready for Tower of Terror. But I feel like the one in California had a better view, like when the doors open and you could see straight down the California, like the whatever avenue that is at California Adventure, whatever avenue that is. The view was great. Right here, I barely seen anything. You know, you couldn't see down the street. I think that view made it a little bit more exciting because you could see how high you were up. You couldn't really see much here, at least at nighttime. So now I'm gonna go hop on a rock and roller coaster. You know, I might have to do Rock and Roller Coaster a few times. It's gonna shut down soon and they're gonna retheme it to Muppets instead of Aerosmith. So I'm gonna have to do it a few times so that I can, you know, get my times in and remember this nostalgic time. You know, the nostalgia, keep the nostalgia as fresh as possible. Oh, it was fun as usual. You can't go on Rock and Roller Coaster and be upset. It's impossible. Like as soon as you take off, your anger just goes away. There's just a smile. I don't know if you guys know this comedian Daniel Tosh back in the day. He said you can't. he said money can't buy happiness, but it can buy a jet ski. And I've never seen anybody unhappy on a jet ski. So that's how I feel about this ride. Yeah, money can't buy happiness, but it could buy me a ticket to Hollywood Studios to go on this ride. And at least for those, you know, minute and a half, I'm happy. So, something I kind of wanted to talk about, and that is that I got here at, I want to say like 6 o'clock. Like I came through the gates at 6 o'clock, used my annual pass, came in, right? And then I went to go pick up my band thing, right? My after hours band. Since then, nobody, whether getting a treat or whatever, nobody has asked to see my band. It kind of makes me wonder, like if you come here wearing a long sleeve shirt and you're here for the day, can you just like stay in? Like nobody's checking. I don't know how they filter people in and out of the parks after this. I'm not like a bad guy, but I would maybe try that. Like I would maybe come, no, maybe I will next time. Maybe I'll bring you guys with me and see if it works. No, because then Mickey Mouse is gonna watch my YouTube channel and then litigate me up the ass. So I think maybe I won't do that, but I won't do that. Yes. But no, it's just, you know, something that ran through my head while I was here. So I just did Rock and Roller Coaster once, but I'm definitely gonna come back before the night's over. But I need to get to Slinky Dog because I've never been on Slinky Dog. And this is a great opportunity to do so. So I'm gonna go over there, hop on. That way I can tell Joe how fun it is because she's kind of been wanting to go on it, but she's just like me and she doesn't like long lines. So she's been going, she's like, I want to go to Slinky Dog. And then we'll go over there and she's like, and I'll be like, oh baby, it's like, 90-minute wait. She's like, yeah, no, I don't want to go to Slinky Dog. So at least now I'm going to go on it and I can tell her what it's like. You know what? Runaway is a 5-minute wait. So let's just hop on. Why not? It's been a few years since I've been on it. Probably 2 years since I've been in it. I don't know. Let's go check it out. Oh, it's raining on me now. So I like that ride, but I don't think it's not really the ride that's as enjoyable as it is just the aesthetics of it. Like it's so aesthetically pleasing, like the drawings, how high definition the cartoon drawings and the projections on everything is. I really like that part. Now we go to Slinky Dog. Hopefully it's still, I don't know about if the rain interferes with it or not, so hopefully it's still going, but it's raining a little bit out here. One thing I didn't want to say that I was just thinking about and noticing is, so a Premier Pass, which gets you as many times on the rides as you want at the parks. They're like Lightning Lane, but you can do it as many times as you want for all the rides. Those are pretty expensive, right? Like Magic Kingdom, they usually go for like 400 something bucks, right? And even for here for Hollywood Studios, like 2 something, right? If you're somebody that like really like just wants to come and just ride rides and that's just like your main focus, if there is a after hours thing going on one of the days that you're here, I would highly suggest just like booking that. Maybe instead of getting a Premier Pass at one of the parks, maybe if one of the parks was doing after hours, just book that instead. Because the lines that I've been on so far are like a lot shorter than even just if you were to get Lightning Lane. They're even shorter than Lightning Lane. So And it's cheaper, right? It's cheaper to do these 3 hours in the park with like 0 lines than it is to pay for a Premier Pass for the whole day. Yeah, you're not here today, you're here at night, but in my opinion, that's totally worth it. If your kids are old enough that you can do that, or if you're coming by yourself, I highly suggest doing something like that because it's going to save you some money and you're going to have a lot of fun. And with that park entrance, unlike Premier Pass, popcorn, ice cream, soda is all included, right? So it's also another added value. So I think I'm gonna be doing this a lot more. I'm gonna try to do one of these in each of the parks that offers it. I think Epcot has it, and so does Magic Kingdom. Animal Kingdom, of course, doesn't have it because, you know, animals are trying to sleep at night. Well, that's a bummer. Slinky Dog is closed because of the rain. I guess I was wrong. They do close it for the rain. That sucks. And it's gonna rain at least till midnight. So hopefully I can maybe save this one for last, and maybe right as before it closes, I can, right before, you know, 1 a.m. when the event is over, I can hop on. But you know what? I think I'm gonna go to the Toy Story Mania, and I'm gonna hop on there. I haven't been on that in a while either. Let's go check that out. Well, that took a little bit more time than I thought it was going to. The ride broke down for a little bit, so they had to offload everybody before they let anybody on. So, but that's okay. We still got lots of time. I think I did okay, you know, for not knowing all the tips and tricks and where to aim and stuff. I got 188,000 something, you know, highest in the car. So that's a little bit of a blue ribbon, I guess. I think I'm gonna head to Rise of the Resistance now, unless Slinky Dog's open. Definitely skipping the alien swirling saucers. That gets me dizzy. And Joe likes to, she loves those, but she loves to take me on them because she knows that it gets me dizzy. So I'm back over here in Galaxy's Edge, and I was thinking about going back to Oga's Cantina because that fuzzy tauntaun was really freaking good. But the wait list, the walk-up list is full. So I think, or at least I think it is, when I checked. I couldn't join it on the app, so I'm really glad that I took the time earlier to make that reservation and go check it out, because that was a good time. Rise of the Resistance currently has a 5-minute, I don't know if you can see that, 5-minute standby time for Rise. 5 minutes. Awesome. So the line's so short, they just have everybody going through the lightning lane to skip all the, you know, the long walk through the line. So that's cool. Second time riding it tonight.
Enemies from the First Order. We will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay.
You have what I want.
You know, I just realized I haven't had my popcorn yet, so I think it's time to make a popcorn stop on the way to Rock and Roller Coaster. Star Tours, of course, has like no wait, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna skip that tonight because when I'm like, JoJo wanted to come. We came like last Friday. That was the ride. That's her ride. That's her new ride. That's her new go-to ride. So we went on that like, I don't know, 4 times in like the 2 hours we were here. So I've had my fill. That one gets me dizzy, gets me sick. That was my first time going on it since they updated it with like all the Mandalorian stuff and Ahsoka and stuff. Oh look, Thumper's here too. Cool. And anyway, I digress. That was my first time going. I thought it was pretty cool that they mix and match it, so it's not always the same ride. I thought it was pretty cool. So I walked all the way over here to Sunset Boulevard because I was going to get on Rock and Roller Coaster. Checked one more time, and Slinky Dog is back up. So I'm booking over there. It's just a 45-minute wait though, but still less than you're going to get on a regular day. Everybody's probably over there because it's been closed all day. So I'm going to go over there, walk over there, probably get another popcorn, eat in the line, and that may just be the last ride of the night, depending on how long it takes me to get off. So we'll see. All right, got my popcorn for the line, and now it's time to get on. Well, at least wait for it. Slinky Dog. glad that I rode that ride right now and I did not wait in a normal like 90-minute, you know, the normal line for it, because it is not worth it. Slinky Dog Dash. It is probably the tamest roller coaster that they have. I will say that I think Joe would like this. Yeah, it's definitely for kids. I'm glad I rode it today and didn't wait 90 minutes. So to make me feel better, I'm gonna go rock and roller coaster right now. All right, here we go, back to rock and roller coaster. I'm gonna see how many times I can ride before the park closes. All right, that's one. It took 6 minutes to walk on the line and get off. 6 minutes, so that's one. It's 12:46, so it's time for plenty more. All right, that's number two. Now there's 3 minutes left till the park closes. I could get back in line on this, but I want to see if I can make it to Tower of Terror just to end the night with that. So let's push it and see if we can make it. Whew, I did it. I made it. 12:59. In 10 seconds, 50 seconds to spare. Made it. Got here just in time. Last ride of the night. Tower of Terror. So that one was a lot more fun than last time. I was in the front this time, so I got to see a lot better outside, so it made it a little bit more fun. But that's it for the night. It was a great time here at After Hours. Definitely got to do this again. I was just telling Claudia that we got to come back as a family and do one of these After Hours one time, to have like no lines and to just feel like the park is kind of just your own. It's lots of fun. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. Stay tuned for our next adventure, man. I'll see you guys next week.
Everything eventually fades. Easy for you to say that we have